On the very first day that I turned 14, I got into the gym because I didn't need any motivation. I didn't need discipline. I didn't need motivation. I didn't need anything to reach my goals. And today I'm going to give you the 3 understandings of how to actually start the gym without those 2 things. First of all, we're going to go over number 1, motivation is awesome. Number 2, intrinsic desire. And finally, number 3, external focus. And these will guarantee that you will just stick to the gym forever. And it's just easy. So number 1, motivation is awesome. So lots of people hate on motivation. First of all, loads of people are like, oh, discipline over, motivation, wow. Motivation is sick. Can you think of like, maybe you have just started the gym and maybe there's one day where you're like, oh, I can't wait to hit this bench press, or I can't wait to hit this workout or whatever, or you're going with a mate, like here, I'm going with like loads of mates and my mate's going for a 100 kg bench PR and everyone's hype up and straight after school, we're coming down, we're getting our gym clothes on, and like, yeah. Some people get the music in. I don't listen to music. Some people get the music in, they're eating the pre-workout. It's awesome. Motivation is sick. So when you have it, don't hate on it. If you have it, use it, right? So this is a little prerequisite. You don't really need to, there's no knowledge within this, but just stop saying that that you need discipline more than motivation, blah, blah, blah. Motivation's sick. Having motivation is just fantastic. Now let's actually move on to the real ways that you can improve. So intrinsic desire, first of all. So when I first started the gym, I always wanted to, or even before I started the gym, I always wanted to get jacked. That was just like a life goal of mine. I remember I had a few life goals, and one of them was to do a backflip. I still haven't achieved that yet. And number 2 was to get a 6-pack. I didn't even understand what like a big shoulder looked like, or like a big bicep or anything. I didn't understand that back then. I just wanted a 6-pack because I saw it online, right? And so I would try everything. I'd try like the 6-minute ab workouts at home. I would try all like the little workouts. I'd do like the flutter kicks and everything, and I'd do that. I'd run up and down the stairs trying to increase my steps. I'd do like push-up challenges. I'd do like 100 push-ups a day. Then I'd watch different YouTube videos. Like in lockdown, I was doing like these weird, like Joe Wicks type of videos, but it's like more for muscle building. I tried running around the garden. I tried drinking like a ton of water, tried eating healthy diets and everything. And I was like under 14. I was like 12 or something, right? How insane is that? And that's because I always had this intrinsic desire to get jacked. I've always wanted that. I've always been obsessed with fitness. Always. And so I don't want you to be one of those guys who just goes to the gym just because he feels like he has to. Just because he feels like he has to be like one of those high-performing, productive young guys or whatever. If you don't actually want it, leave. Don't do it because you won't stick with it. You see these loads of people come in, like these like young teenagers, and like, oh yeah, this is going to be my year, guys. I'm going to lock in, right? And then they're taking like, like the little selfies in the gym saying, oh, I'm in the gym. Normally they do it like, try and like flex the jawline and maybe like get the bicep out or something. And then you never see them again. And it's because they're just trying to put on an act. They're trying to put it on for someone else, pardon me. And it will never stay. You will never stick around if you're doing it for an extrinsic, an outward reason. Probably to impress girls, let's be honest. You just want to impress girls. But you can still do that by building the good physique, but the only way you're going to build the good physique is by actually caring about having a good physique in the first place, to get fit, to get jacked. I wanted it before. Sure, I wanted to attract girls there, sure. But I just wanted to get fit anyway. I just wanted to be jacked anyway, regardless. So when I see all like these, young like me, like when I was 14, all the 14-year-olds, they come into the gym, they start hitting like a 20 kg bench PR, and they're filming it. Sorry, I shouldn't hate because any progress is good progress, but you just know for a fact when they're actually going to stick with it or not. Like there's these 2 lads, and one of them, he's always in the gym, and he reminds me of me because he is actually sticking with it. And I'm like, thank God, finally, I'm seeing this guy actually come in, day out. He's always there working. And I guarantee you, within a couple of years, he'll be jacked. Whereas you see some guys just come in and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm just grind season, baby. And then they just don't do anything. And just quickly, if you want to be one of those guys who is fully dedicated to his craft of improving his physique, then my program, the first link in the description, the growth effect, will transform your life forever. There is not a single better place on the internet to learn how to build muscle in high school. And so this program, it involves all of these courses here, including bonus modules, literally how to quit video games, right? So it's designed specifically for you so that when you start the gym, there is zero chance that you will fail. You won't be one of those kids who just comes in for like 1 or 2 days, gets bored and leaves and go and plays Call of Duty at the end of the day. You'll be one of the people who actually sticks with it. Like that young kid, he will come in, you will both work tirelessly to achieve this physique because you actually want it. This is where true progress happens. And of course you get one-on-one access to me. So any questions you might have, then obviously I'm here to help. So there's no chance that you will slack off. You have full accountability from me and also the members within this group. People, like-minded guys just like you, like that kid who's working, grinding every day. They are in here. They are not outside in like the gym because for some reason people just go to the gym for 1 day and then leave. This will be the best investment into your fitness you ever make. So click the first link in the description to transform your physique. And so sometimes when I don't have like the discipline to go or whatever, I remind myself of where I was. I was this little skinny kid who just always wanted to be, I just wanted to be bigger. I wanted people to recognize me for not being the small kid, because I was always the small kid, the skinny, shy kid, and I'd never really want to get out of my comfort zone or anything. I look back at that and think I want to be the complete opposite. And that's what's got me here today. If I was just like, if I was content with how I was back then, I wouldn't have built this physique. I just wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have had a reason. But the fact that I was so dissatisfied back then results in these results. And so if you're not willing, if you're perfectly comfortable in life right now and yeah, life's all right, yeah, I guess, yeah, then just don't go to the gym. Just don't go. No point. Because the guy, hopefully you're one of them, but the guys like me who are actually going to make progress are the people who really, really want a change in their life. And the only way you're going to do that change, make that change, is by thinking about this position constantly. Give it a few years, and you will notice the difference. And now number 3, external focus. So this is just, I say this in a lot of videos, but essentially, you just want to validate yourself for the achievements that you're making. Like the fact that you're going to the gym at all, the fact that you're watching these unedited long guides, you're in like top 1% already. But you want to be in the top 0.1%, 0.01%. If you're an ambitious guy, then the only content you should be consuming on YouTube, I wouldn't consume any other, just don't consume any other content apart from YouTube. But if you are going to consume YouTube, link it to your goals. So for example, I'm an entrepreneur and my goal for 2025 is to make 2K a month profit. I have like things stuck up on my wall so I can literally see it. And the way I revalidate myself and make sure I'm aligned with my goals is to watch Hamza Ahmed, who talks about this. You probably heard Hamza before, but he has a ton, like literally about 1,000 or 2,000 videos on his channel, and loads of them are to do with business content. So if I'm suddenly like lacking the motivation or whatever, suddenly I can, watch this hour-long guide on how to work harder, and then suddenly, oh Christ, yeah, I want to work. I actually want to work. I went into college the other day to do theory work. We didn't have a choice, but we were doing theory where we just like write down, like college work, like essays and stuff. And then we also did tennis at the end of the day. I was more looking forward to doing the theory work than the tennis. Am I mentally okay? And that's because I constantly reinforce myself with this ideology of how good work is, because I love working. I love making these YouTube videos. I'm off today. It's a Friday. I'm not in school today, in college or whatever. I could still be sleeping. I could be eating junk food right now. I could be watching porn or something, right? I could be doing whatever the hell I want, but I'm sitting here working. I don't know a single other person, like in real life, I don't know a single person who's doing the same thing as me. And that's because I want to get to this goal. And so I consume this content. That is the only content that I consume. And so if you want to reach your goals within fitness, you can only watch fitness content. That's it. Don't watch anything else. Fitness content and also like food content. So for example, I watch I don't currently watch them because I'm focused on business right now. But if I were to focus on improving my diet, then I'd listen to Paul Saladino, who talks about meat, eggs, fruit, and raw dairy, which is what I'm eating, and honey as well. And then Dr. Anthony Chaffee, who is strict carnivore. Those two people are the only people I would ever recommend for diet advice that I've ever really found. So you should be watching people like that and people like me. If I've changed your life and if I am reinforcing you to go to the gym and stick with the gym and reach your physique goals, then keep watching me. And if I'm not, then bye-bye. Right? Because you need to just 100% of your life should be dedicated to your current goal. And if your current goal is fitness, which it probably is, and getting jacked, then that's the only thing you should be consuming. And so if you want even more advanced education into these subjects so that there is literally 0% chance that you fail in your goals, then the first link in the description will take you to my school community where you can learn from me and other like-minded guys. And also you will have 0 chance that you won't reach those goals. So stick those goals up on your wall, join my community, talk to me inside. I will see you over there. Good night.